Hey guys, I wanted to shoot a quick video here. I've got a project I'm working on. This is the brush guard off of my Kubota B2601, and when I use the grapple on that thing, I'm always afraid I'm going to go into a brush pile and catch a stick and actually have a stick come up through my radiator, because all there is just these two bars, which isn't really much protection. So I've seen a couple guys who added expanded metal to their brush guard, give additional protection from a stick jamming through, and I thought it was a great idea. So I did that yesterday. Got it all tacked up. Actually, this is my first welding project with my new welder, but so I need to get this obviously primed and painted so it doesn't rust on me. And I can wire brush most of it pretty easy to get it clean. But inside here, I welded on this 3/4 inch piece along the back so that I had something to tack against. And in doing so, and I welded inside there too. It's an ugly weld, but I created kind of a little corner in there that's really hard to get into, especially up in these corners, with a wire brush to get cleaned out. And I want to make sure you get them clean good so that the paint sticks. So I'm gonna build this little sandblaster that I've seen a couple other people do, and give myself a way to get that cleaned up good. So I just went to Harbor Freight today, picked up the $5 4-piece blowgun kit. If you haven't seen these before, you know, typical Harbor Freight cheap stuff, but I think it's probably going to work fine. So basically it comes with your gun and a couple nozzles or a couple of tips. I'm going to use the long tip, and the idea here is that you take a bottle, Gatorade bottle, pop bottle, water bottle, whatever you have, and rid of that. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to drill a hole through this bottle right through the rim there, right on top of the stiff spot. That'll leave enough room. The lid will still come down on top. Yep, plenty of room. And then we're going to put regular sandblasting media that I also got from Harbor Freight, which I paid way too much for, but anyway. And then we'll be able to run air through there and create a little mini sandblaster just for cleaning up little small parts. Obviously not something that I'm going to want to do anything big with, but for a little thing like this, for getting inside that crease, it makes a really difficult job, I think, pretty easy. So let's give this thing a shot. So I got a drill bit. I think this is a 3/16 drill bit, which is pretty close to the same size. It actually might be a little bit smaller, so we'll see if we can get that tube through there or not. I may have to get a little bit bigger one. Ooh, battery's dead, my drill. Try to get it to come straight across. Nope, you need to go one size bigger. That was actually a 5/32. This one's a 3/16. I want it to be nice and tight. Hog this out a little bit. Perfect. Nice and tight. All right, so I want to set this up so that the bottle comes clear back, so I've got a dead stop every time. So I need to mark, need to find a marker. Alright, so I'm going to mark with with this pressed all the way against the bottle, I'm just, excuse me, I'm going to mark dead center. What I'm going to do is carve out a little section of this nozzle. This marker is dead, dried up. Good enough for that, hopefully. Come on. Yeah, good enough. I can see it. Okay. I think the easiest way to do this, I'm just going to take this to the grinder. I'll just use the grinder, the grinding wheel, and use this and kind of knock those edges off. Since I can't see from my marker being dead. Alright, so I've got a little, I'll clean that out a little bit, but I just made myself a little cutout there. You can see that. So now the sand or the media, whatever I use, will just be able to drop right in there, and then the air will push it on. So just want to clean out these burrs just a little bit. Looks good to me. Take this little tip out. Comes with this little short tip installed. And I should have installed this in the gun first. Although I don't know that it really makes any difference if this, I think it'll grab the sand no matter which direction it is. But by dumb luck, I can position that straight up, which is actually what I wanted. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Perfect. Alright, so the only other thing I need to do, I need to get a hose fitting for this, so I'll be right back. Throw a little Teflon tape on here. Try this out. The only bad thing is this bottle still has a little bit of water in it, so I tried to blow it out a little bit with the air gun, but we're probably going to get a little bit of sticking here. Ideally, obviously, get everything bone dry, but because I want to try it, it's not going to be bone dry. So so insert this baby in here. I guess it would be easier. Let's put the media in first. I don't have a way to scoop this very well. So just get a handful. This is a So I got this is black aluminum oxide that I got from Harbor Freight, 25 pounds. I think this was 30 bucks, something like that. But I've learned after the fact and doing some research this afternoon that you can get from Tractor Supply, you can get, I think something like 60 or, no, I think they're 50-pound boxes of coal slag, which from what I understand works really well. And I think it's like $8 at Tractor Supply. So this little invention works, and if I use it more, I'll be going to Tractor Supply next time. So in with our nozzle, lined up in the middle, so that's good. Get your cap on nice and tight. All right, so now obviously when you spray it, we're basically, gravity's just gonna take it down, our air is gonna blow it through, and theoretically we've got a little cheap sandblaster. So I'll set this up. Set this up so you can set this up over here, so hopefully you can see this. Alright, here we go. So, bottle's over. Alright, I definitely can see that I need especially for in this crevice in here, I'm going to need a better face mask for this, but I can also tell already that this does work. You know what I'm gonna do? I just thought about it. I'm running like 110 psi right now. I'm gonna go turn this down to about 50 or 60. Rather than blast on that thing because it's all coming back in my face. Just to experiment, I'm just gonna use this chunk of angle iron. I don't know how many pounds I'm blowing now, but look at that. That, my friends, works great. Sorry the air compressor's on, but there you go, $5. $5 from Harbor Freight, probably $1 for that fitting, and you can find some cheap media. Got a pretty serious little sandblaster actually that I'm going to be able to get some stuff done with. So not going to be good for anything large, of course, but for small parts, small little cleanups that you need before painting, or you know, different kinds of car parts or hinges or things like that that are rusted up and need to be cleaned up. That's going to be a great solution. So hopefully you enjoyed that. If that was helpful at all or entertaining, feel free to subscribe and see future videos. I've got, I'm going to do some more on my, the tractor here actually, getting this brush guard finished, painted up, and I'm back on the tractor, and I'll be putting that one out soon too. So appreciate it. Bye.